Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and this right here is the Fairmont Chateau Whistler. In this video, I'll give you a quick walkthrough of the hotel, show you their amazing heated pool and hot tubs, explore the comfort of my room, tell you about the Fairmont Gold Club, and at the end of the video, I'll hopefully help you decide if this is the right hotel for you or not. Full disclosure, Fairmont did not ask me to make this video, nor did they give me any free rooms or anything like that. We paid and booked this on our own to celebrate our 10-year wedding anniversary. So everything I'm gonna be telling you about is gonna be based on my honest opinion. The Fairmont Chateau Whistler is located literally right beside the Blackcomb lift. So you're talking about maybe a 30-second walk to the lift or less. It's about a 5 to 10 minute walk to Whistler Village. But the great thing is that they actually have a free service where you can ask the guys at the front to drive you anywhere in Whistler. And when you're done, you can just call them and they'll pick you up. This was one service my wife and I absolutely loved. So when you do enter into the hotel, it has a massive lobby, and this is where you will check in. However, if you are part of the Fairmont Gold Club, you will actually head straight up to the 8th floor and you'll have your own private check-in in the Fairmont Gold Lounge. This is where you will eat, drink, snack, hang out. In terms of amenities, they had board games which you could have taken out. They had a spa, mini golf, tennis, pickleball. They had large conference rooms, they had an outdoor patio, and that was actually connected to their Mallard Lounge. And they also had a few other restaurants, Wildflower, the grill room, as well as Portobello. And lastly, they had their amazing outdoor heated pool, lap pool, and 4 hot tubs. Throughout the day, they would even have servers come and take your drink orders. Our room was spacious, had 2 large closets, a decent sized bathroom, had a shower head that used Nespresso pod style aroma things for the shower. I had a very, very comfy king sized bed, a beautiful view of the mountains, a fireplace, an espresso machine, a bar of chocolate, a drawer full of glasses, a stocked bar fridge, which you do have to pay extra for, robes, umbrellas, and a yoga mat. We even got some chocolate-covered strawberries and champagne for our anniversary. Okay, so just checking out right now. We spent about 2 nights here, and then now, after these 2 nights, there's a few things I've kind of noticed, so I'm gonna share with you those things. So they do have that bar fridge, but you do have to pay. The unfortunate thing is that they actually don't have a fridge for if you had leftovers or if you wanted to throw your own beer or drinks in. For me, my only solution was I brought my small little cooler here and I went over and asked for ice and then just kind of filled it up there. That's what I did, but it would have been nice if they had like an actual bar fridge for you to kind of throw your own drinks or food or snacks or whatever. A complaint from my wife was the blow dryer. The blow dryer kind of sucked. Let's see here. So this is a, Andis, whatever, ionic blow dryer. This one sucks. So for the females out there watching this, I would suggest you bring your own blow dryer because my wife did not like this one at all. And then the final thing, which was kind of like probably the biggest annoyance of this room, was actually the shower. The shower is very, very small. I'm not a huge person. I'm about 5'8" in height, and this is just, it's like a 3 foot by 3 foot. Probably even less because you got some weird edges and corners here, and you have this kind of bar that kind of hit my elbow a few times. But it's a small shower. So if you are a bigger person, you might want to request something with a larger shower, or this room might not be great for you. And now let's talk about the Fairmont Gold Club. This was an absolutely amazing experience, and I would highly recommend it if you guys were ever thinking about doing it or not. And it was perfect. It was almost like the cherry on top of it to make it the perfect anniversary getaway. Just overall, the level of service that the people there were giving us were fantastic. The food was great. It was all you can eat, and they had 4 different spreads throughout the day. They had alcohol that was you had to pay for the alcohol, But you can make your own drink, or you can ask them to make you a cocktail. They'll bring it to you and then they'll charge a room. However, we did discover that if you sign up for this one membership thing, you do get a free drink. So that was kind of cool. But the breakfast buffet was kind of like the highlight out of all 4 spreads. It just had everything. You had your fruit, you had waffles, you had your baked items, you had like hash, you had some kind of protein meat and eggs, and just pretty much it was just a very, very tasty quality breakfast buffet. One of the best I've had in terms of hotels. Now in the afternoon, from around like 12 o'clock onwards, they just have some light snacks, so maybe a wrap or a small little sandwich, fruit, charcuterie, things like that. But we didn't dive too much into the lunch part. From 5 p.m. onwards, though, it was kind of more like their happy hour kind of hors d'oeuvres. And there it was actually the food kind of got a little bit better. They had fried chicken, they had tuna tartare, they just had their charcuterie out there. They just had a decent spread. And then towards the evening, at 8 p.m. and onwards, they had their dessert buffet. So they had some cakes and cookies and chocolates and nuts and things like that. But overall, the Fairmont Gold was truly an amazing experience, and if you haven't done it before, I would highly recommend it. Shout out to Dale LaRose, who was an absolute gem at the Fairmont Gold Lounge. Other than eating away at the lounge, we did go out for 2 of the nights. The first night we went to Mekong, which was a Thai restaurant, and it was absolutely beautiful inside. The food, the cocktails, everything about it was great. I would highly recommend you guys trying Mekong. The other restaurant we went to was Wild Blue, and again, same thing. It was fantastic. It was absolutely amazing. Another restaurant I would highly recommend you trying. We went in the springtime during the first week of May, and they had the prefix menus for most of the restaurants in Whistler. So you could spend $40 a head and you get a 3 or 4 course meal, so a pretty good value. One other thing that we did was we brought up our e-bikes, and the staff at Fairmont were great. They took care of our e-bikes. It was kind of like a valet system where essentially they would park our e-bikes in their back, and then when we asked for it, they got it out for us within a couple minutes. Relatively quick service. And there is a bike path that goes around the entire Whistler as well as Creekside, so you can touch upon all of the lakes and parks and things like that. And it was an amazing experience, and I would highly recommend you guys doing that. If you guys don't have e-bikes, I would say just go rent them. They have a bunch of places in town. So let's wrap this up here. You just want to know if you should stay here or not. I personally had a fantastic experience at the Fairmont Chateau Whistler, and the Fairmont Gold Club made it even better. So yes, I think you should stay here. The only negative part about it was just that small shower. However, I could kind of look past it just because everything else that I experienced was just so good that I could live with a small shower. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.